Everything is great. Hi. Welcome back to another episode of you know what? Do we even need to say the name at this point? It's basically introductory. You know what? Okay, yeah. PostNite's podcast. And today we're welcoming another person here. You're wondering why, right? Why is she here? Because she has so much experience in what we're gonna talk about today. Introducing the one and only Yadana. Yay! There's no applause because we can't afford that.
Yeah, I will add the sound effect.
No, you better not, and then my joke doesn't work.
Hello.
That has to be the most informal intro ever.
Well, we're not formal here on this
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
You know what, folks? If we had budget, we'd care. So today we're talking about relationships, and you're probably wondering, Rainer, why? You have no experience. You don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I know,
And that's why I'm here.
and that's why she's here. So, relationships. Why are people so obsessed with it? You're wondering. I wish I knew too. I mean, if you ask your Dana, right? Why do you think that it's important for people to want relationships? First and foremost.
It's more because of like the company you want. You know, you want someone to care for you.
Mm.
Or I guess it goes both ways. Like you wanna feel comforted, you wanna have someone beside you, this type of thing.
Mm.
That's one reason on why you want a partner, I guess.
Loneliness, really.
Don't you think
my
that
God.
you will get that from a friendship instead of a
I mean,
No, it's different.
You know?
different?
Like the feeling you get is different because with friends it's like, yeah, okay, you can share anything you want, but you don't, it's not that, you don't get that much personal
Yeah, people want to get touched. People want to be touched.
that's another thing, but
Emotionally and physically
yes,
in both ways.
emotionally, physically, mentally, yes, they want.
Yes, people want to get touched. You know why? Because I guess people are just lonely in their own way. Because friendship, it provides only so much. And then people start wanting more and more and more. And they start having feelings. And it's gross. Because I say it's gross because I've only had bad experiences with it. But I refuse to dissipate any of that today. So, I mean, yes, relationships are important in the fact that it can give you, I guess, what does relationships give, right? Yeah, other than, I don't know, what do they give?
Love.
Nothing good, I
Love
suppose.
and affection.
Affection, yes. Emotions, plenty. But what about being alone, right? That's also a joy to
That's
that.
just sad.
No, it isn't, man.
Wow, that's such a personal attack right there. But chill.
You
No,
know,
but okay, you get more free time, you know, when you're alone. You don't have to think about what your partner thinks of you. You don't have to like care about what people feel about you when you're alone. Like you have more personal time.
exactly.
Mhm.
That's what I like about being
Boring.
alone, right? No, why like? I mean, you have experience with being alone, right? All of us here.
I'm alone too. Okay.
Oh, well, it's a good thing though because you don't have to worry about a lot of things. For example, the other person, for example, right? You can use money on yourself. You don't have to use money on other people. That's a big factor as to why people like to live alone and whatnot. Other than
I
that,
mean, who said you have to pay for your partner? I mean, that. Who
That's
said
I
that?
mean, it's decency, right? Sometimes you do have to pay. It's just because you're about to share. Relationship is like
but it
a
goes
business.
both ways.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
goes both ways. It's like a
Mhm.
business. You pay for one person, the other person pays for you. It's kind of like that, right?
Okay, but define a healthy relationship though. Like what does it sound like to you?
Okay, I've heard this many times, but to experience it is another thing. You make each other better people is what I've heard. All right?
Complete each other, is it? That's what you
No,
mean?
no. We don't say that. I never agree with that statement because people should feel complete by themselves. It's not two puzzle pieces coming together. That's not what we call a relationship. We call that codependency. We call that codependency. People should feel like they are complete and whole by themselves. They don't need anyone in their lives. The relationship is just an extra thing there, right? It's more responsibility, if not anything, with the perks that it comes with. But to make each other better, I feel is extremely important. It shows that it's healthy because because of said relationship, you're improving things that you didn't know were bad or negative about yourself, so that you can better support the other person in the relationship, which I think is great. I mean, what do you think defines a healthy relationship? The same thing.
The same thing.
The same thing.
Okay, but on a side note, like healthy relationship, because you see, when you're in a relationship, right, you don't want to feel like you are trapped in like this thing with your partner. Like,
Mm.
if you want to be in a relationship, it's better off being happy than feeling, I don't know,
Like
control
it's an obligation,
or
right?
like something's blocking
Mm.
in your daily life. You don't want that. And like being in a healthy relationship, you must make sure that both understand each other and like you really know what's going on in this relationship before it can actually work out or be a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And if you're not careful, things just go,
Yeah, misunderstandings are a very big problem that happen in
it's a
relationships.
very common thing, and it can lead to like a bigger thing in a relationship, and we don't want that. So it's better off to understand each other before you actually go into one.
Yeah, communication is the other big thing in a relationship. You really should be able to tell each other anything, right? And if someone is acting out of place, you should be able to feel like you're okay with telling them that something is wrong, right? Otherwise, it's not really healthy, right? You're just letting it happen because you think you're caring about them that way, that you don't want to hurt their feelings by telling them. But no, really, you should tell them so that they know, so that they can fix themselves. And if they know that it's something wrong they're doing, I think you've got something good on your hands for like a good few years down the road. I don't want to say forever because that doesn't exist. Not yet, at least. Jinsen, what experience do you have?
Oh
tell.
no, you asked the wrong person though.
Oh no.
What?
No,
why,
I'm sure.
why am
I'm
I
sure.
here? Okay. Sorry,
Why
ask your
am I
question again.
What experiences do you have with this?
Relationship. I don't really have.
Not really relationship. Let's start on a basic level.
Well, I don't
Crushes, right?
really have a official one. I mean, if you want to count primary school as one, then yeah. But primary school one is just it's basically immature one. Yeah.
Yeah, you hold your hands with another person one time, then all of a sudden you're in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really have an official one in
Hmm.
secondary school. Well, I mean, I don't even know if I should call it unofficial. I don't even think it was a thing. I don't even think it was really a thing. So
Interesting. Now, I know relationships are sometimes difficult, but I feel crushes are much more harder to deal with that aspect. If you know what I'm talking about, you do know what I'm talking about. The idea of having feelings for someone for so long, and then you don't know what's gonna happen or what it's gonna lead to, is very scary to me. Even scarier than being in a relationship. Because in a relationship, at least you know, right? At least you know. Iman, do you know anything about crushes? Have you had any? Do tell. I haven't heard this side of yourself in anything.
You asked the wrong person.
Why is it two wrong people? Absolutely not. I will not
Well, what
stand
kind
for
of
this.
crush? I like someone or someone like me?
Like, yeah, you like someone, or is there people who like you?
oh no, I know a story, but I just can't say it, yeah, because I promised to keep it a secret.
Okay, we're gonna let that one out later.
No. I can't say. Even but it has to do with you. I can't say it. I just can't say it. It's a secret.
Has
Okay,
to do
but
with what?
Has
Oh
to do with
no, yeah, it has to do with Iman, but I can't say it because I promised to keep it a secret. It's not
I
anything
mean,
bad, don't worry. It's not
if
anything
Iman is
bad.
willing to tell it here, then I don't see what the big issue is. Come on.
Oh no,
Just like
I
you
can't
message
say
me
it.
what you talking about.
No, I can't say it. No, it's fine. Just pretend that I never say anything. I really can't say. I'm gonna embarrass someone for life if I say it.
No, just like you message me. What is it about? Like you message me personally. I want to know what you know. Also.
Okay,
Mm.
I will do that, but you have to promise me you cannot tell that person.
We're gonna cut it
Can.
out.
Okay.
Oh, we're cutting this out.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, can you
No,
imagine in a moment of someone goes, better message me that thing.
Oh,
That's gonna
oh,
make people like.
I mean, crushes. I don't want to talk about it.
I think
But
that happens
it's
normally,
so rough.
right?
I mean, yes, it does happen, but sometimes it escalates into something that you hope it
No, but
won't
coming from a
escalate to.
person who catches feeling very easily, it's a pain in the ass.
Mm.
It's a
Really?
literal pain in the ass. Like, I don't know. It's sometimes it's just okay. I think when it comes to crushes, the only time like okay, last time from like primary school to like to like sec two, I'm pretty sure those things were popular and stuff. But like I think there was one crush that I was really serious about. Oh, it was wow to the point I write a lot and shit. And it's not like just one person. It was I think it went on 3 times. There was one in sec three, one at the end of sec four. No, two in sec four and one in sec three. Like I sound so oh my god.
The list of 500 people can go on and on. But
Okay, like in sec three, right? Okay, my personal experience. So bullshit didn't turn out well because he just okay. I really thought like there was something between us because he treated me very nicely, and like every single time something happened and something happened, he's always there. And the thing is, I really thought we had a connection because he also told me that like he feels a certain way, but he didn't really confess in a sense.
ugh, leading people on,
But-
disgusting.
But it's like yeah, he just continued on until to the point like he just disappeared into nowhere. Like I'm not even kidding. He literally just disappeared in a way, ghosted me after like 6 months of talking. And
Okay, I just want.
cause like people got hope. Then you give people hope. Then oh,
I just want to say I'm just so glad that I wasn't there to see any of that. Okay.
but like yeah, that guy was just a mess.
So he
Yeah.
just
And
disappear like that. Ah?
Yeah, he just disappeared. Well, I mean, the one that I saw from you was the one in Sec 2.
Me?
Yes, the one in Sec 2. That one was just
Which
a bad.
one?
I won't say his name, but it starts with Hey, we're gonna go.
Ah!
Ah,
I got
this-
don't. Okay, that was real popular. Like
Okay, I'm gonna tell this story in the best way I can. It was after school.
Rena
It
know
was
a lot of gossip. Ah.
I know the gossip.
oh shut up. That was
I know the gossip. Okay, so it was actually it was after school for some reason. I don't know what I was.
Oh okay, but you can't say the name.
I won't
I
say
know
the
you.
name. We don't
Okay,
reveal names here except for teachers.
That we mute. that
That we
censored.
mute. But yeah, it was after school in Sec 2. I was staying back because I was doing tarot card readings for people. Again, I just love doing that for people. It's so fun. But she comes in and there's this we'll call him K for obvious reasons, and she's telling me this story about how she thought that this was gonna lead to something. I don't know how she knew she had feelings, but this guy, can we just say he's not a good person at all?
Yeah, not at all. Not
He's
at
a
all.
very horrible person. Iman, you know who he is.
Right, red flag.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say his name now. We're gonna cut it out later. His name is K. So she tells
Oh
me
no
this.
no! Don't cut this out! Don't cut this out!
Got his
Don't-
name.
No, we're cutting out his
I will
name.
censor-
We're cutting
I will
out his
censor his
name
name.
only.
No! I want him to hear it. No
Hey.
no! I want him to hear
Okay,
it.
I just want everyone to know that this person, right, is horrible.
He's horrible. He's
Yeah. He's a horrible fuck.
He's toxic.
I can't say
he's-
I can't say any vulgar. Sorry about it.
It's okay. Iman's
yeah,
gonna censor it.
Sorry.
Yeah, but he's bad. He does a lot of illegal things. I want to say. I mean, and every time he walks by me, I just hold my breath. I get a very bad aura from this guy, right?
Well, I mean, smoking doesn't make you a bad person, but he's an asshole.
Not that the aura.
No,
I
his
mean,
aura
like I
itself.
just yeah.
Like, his whole
Whenever he
aura
walks
that
by
he
me, I like hold my breath. Like you know, you just want to avoid the presence. I don't know if that makes sense, but So I don't know why she caught feelings. Like this girl is dumb, so dumb. Wait, what attracted
I
you?
told you I catches feeling easily. It's like as
Yeah.
long as you're nice to me in a certain way, I just. But it lasted for like 2 days only. After that, it was gone.
Is it?
Yeah, it was. It lasted for 2 days only, and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
It, I'm pretty sure he had a crush on my sister, and
Oh,
What the
I
fuck?
remember that.
yes,
Hey, what the heck? Okay.
it was very okay. Let's just hope no one hears this. This episode is just for people we don't want to hear this from.
It's fine, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's no big deal.
That's what a podcast is for, right? You don't hide things. You're supposed
Okay,
to say
great.
things out.
So
right?
it's this guy. Can I just say how creepy he is? Right? He's like giving hints to me. He's like, so there's this person I have a crush on, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to know who it is because I know who it is. You've been making eyes so long, and I'm like, why am I dealing with this? Right? Why do I want to be a part of my sister's like love? I don't want to be part of that. Ugh. Right? Like I don't want to hear about these things. I don't want to like be mixed up in these things. Right? And he's giving me all these hints, and he's like, can you like pass this thing to your sister? And then he tried to put it in my bag. And I'm like, ew, get it away from me.
Yeah,
I just didn't want to be. I just didn't want to deal with that. I mean, he tried to follow us home that one time. Very scary, I know.
What? Okay.
Yes.
lah.
So
Well,
yeah.
I admire the confidence though.
the ew. If you call that confidence, right? I do not want to know what stalker is.
I don't know what to call it. That's creepy. Right?
Imagine how that buffoon he actually okay. So here's the thing, right? I knew he was gonna try and follow us. He was like making this whole thing. He was telling me like, I'm gonna follow you later. Like, where do you live and what? Terrifying, creepy. And so I make this plan, right? And I'm like, and I'm so smart.
Who? Wait. Who?
Then he made it very clear he was gonna follow us home. He was like, I know I'm gonna find out where you live and stuff. And I'm like, okay. I was so creeped out. Yes, I was like, okay, I have to make this plan. And I was smart about it. Rainer, right, he has his intelligence up here. So I knew to get to my house, there was 2 lifts. So I'm thinking here, there's 2 escalators to get to my escalators. There's 2 elevators to get to my house, right?
escalator.
Elevator.
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 Sorry.
You just say lift lah.
Lift,
Sorry.
fine. Lift.
But I can do that one thing.
So the lift and the one I knew was the one that's like close enough, but there was the other one on the other side, and I was like, smart move. I was like, okay, I walk on the other side and I go to the other lift and I escape and I make sure that he doesn't know I am, and I press different levels at different times so he doesn't know which one stops at where. And I escaped and he never found us, and I applaud myself for that every day.
Does
That I
she
didn't let a
know?
stalker find
Can
me.
we-
No. Does she know?
Who knows?
Your sister.
Yeah, your
My
sister. lah.
sister? She knew. Because I was there in the classroom with Ding Wai and her, and I was like making this plan. Okay, this is what we gotta do to escape this, and they were like on board with this. They knew it was creepy as heck. So we escaped, thankfully.
Something else.
But see, this is what love makes other people do. Can you believe how creepy that is?
Mm.
Right?
But on the other hand, like
That's not love. That's straight out obsession.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obsession.
okay,
I can't freaking
got
pronounce
this
it.
one story of like, but okay, I don't think he will listen to this podcast even. But okay, I had this one ex, right, where he okay, I don't know how to say, we were like in this complicated shit, and like not really stalking, but okay. So me and him, we got together like in the span of 6 months only. Then okay, we were like on and off, and then he asked us to become official. So I was like, okay, you know, like since we both kind of like each other and we radiate the same energy, we're like, okay. He confessed to me, and like I was about to give it like a go until there was this one girl who came into this relationship. I think okay, but I think a lot of people who actually listen to this, my friends all know about it. So basically, he just like this one girl came into this like our so-called relationship. We had like a special relationship, not in like that way, but like we had a very special relationship because it's not like we don't have a label of like being together, but we're like, you know, we do things that certain couples do, those our things. And And then all of a sudden,
Girl, I think that's called a lie. I think that's called a lie.
no, and then like yeah, this girl came in the reshape, and then he was like, "Oh no, she's just a friend of mine, you know, this kind of thing." And I was like, I was really blinded by love. I'm not even kidding. I was blinded by love. I was like, okay, you know what, it's fine. So I just told him like, if it's a friend, it's okay. Then until there was this one day where I saw that like he was texting her like a lot and continuously, and you know,
Oh
um
no.
I would say like I can't really say much because okay, we didn't have a label, but we told each other to like that we will not like flirt with other opposite gender, this type of thing. Um, and then I found out that he was like texting her and like they literally sex text each other. You know what I mean? Yeah, like they sex text each other. So I was like, oh, okay, and I told him it's either okay. I was still stupid. Like I should have just dropped him right away, but I was that blinded with my love to the point I was like, it's either you drop her or I drop myself out of this relationship. And he was like, okay, sorry, I'll drop her. So I believed him lah, and I was like, okay, since he dropped her already, then I was like, okay, okay. Then we just continue with our normal like things that we normally do until his birthday, which was in September. Oh, I hate that month for birthday picture. And then after that, I planned it like I planned his birthday stuff already. Like with I even asked people for like advice on how to plan a guy's birthday. The amount of dedication I put in this freaking relationship is just so much. I planned out so much, and in the end, like he told me because he was 1 year older than me, and he's in Temasek Poly, Temasek Poly. He's in that school, and after that, he told me, okay, I know he not in Poly got a lot of projects, and he's like older than me, so I know he got like a lot of shit to deal with. So I was like, oh, then on his birthday, he was like last minute, he was like, oh, I don't think I can go out with you, I have school project and shit, and it was on a Saturday. I just believed it because I don't know. Sometimes poly things are just different. So I was like, okay, fine. And then I didn't know that he hid his story from me until my friend, yeah, my friend, she follows him, and then like, cause I asked her to follow him, cause sometimes I had trust issues from that. So I was like, then my friend screenshot and like sent it to me, and she was like, oh, isn't this like your so-called boyfriend? And like he's with that girl that like he said he will drop, and because they have the same
No.
birthday, so they were like celebrating together, and then he even bought her a cake and shit and like presents, like
Oh no.
they did nothing for my birthday. Yeah, it's
Oh.
not like I expected something, but it's just.
Well, this one is even worse than you ask me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Then I wanted to confront him lah, but I was too weak for that shit. So I just like I went to here, his school. He was at school though, but she went to meet him in school because I won't fucking follow him. But it's just I was like, I'll just go there and confront him. But I was too pussy for that. I saw them and like my knee just it's so dramatic. Like I was not even kidding. You can ask any of like my friend group. I literally went there, I collapsed on my knee and I was like, oh shit. I just cried a whole shit. And then
I just imagine you just like so brave, like walking up, and then all of a sudden, right, you just turn around.
I saw them and I was like, no, no more.
Oh my god.
And then like and then after that I was just like, oh, I really cannot. And I just cried and cried until they left. I think he saw me, but he ran away with the girl. He just brought her there, just went. It's damn dramatic, but it's for real. Like he just took her and then like walked away. And I was like, wow, right in front of your girlfriend, like
Oh no.
damn.
Wait, Iman, what are your thoughts on this? Before Reina say anything, I know he's gonna consume
It's
everything.
not even done yet, but yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, continue first.
And then like he brought her away and stuff. It's a long story. And after that he was like, oh, when he reached home he called me and he was like, oh, what you saw was just illusion. And that's all we meant.
Excuse me, I know what you saw, and I just wanted to tell you, you're hallucinating.
It's just illusion. You don't have to believe it. I really was at school and I was like, Yeah, I know you're into me, but you should have at least told me that you're gonna go out with another girl or like and stuff. And it's the girl that I told you to not go out with. I didn't stop him from meeting her. I just said it's either you drop her or you drop me, and like, oh, you guys become normal friends. It's fine, but you know,
I'm sorry, I can't. The fact that he told you that you were dreaming.
I was not dreaming. I still had the screenshot. I told you. He was like, oh, you thought it was just an illusion. Please ignore that bit. How am I supposed to ignore
Rena.
it when you
Your laughing is covering Yadana's voice.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so funny.
like? How is that supposed to cover up the fact that you tried to cheat on me and stuff? And like, you know, they even kissed. So it's something else. And and it just continues. So I told him, I was like, oh, I saw you with her, and like, why didn't you tell me? And he was like, it's not that I didn't want to tell you. She just popped out in my school, and like, you know. And I was like, okay, fine, that's fine. Okay, as a friend, he will come and give you a gift. But like, must you do the same thing to her? Like, you know. Okay, I get it. It's still friends. They want to like celebrate each other, but at least tell me what you have, like what's going on, you know. And you don't have to kiss her.
So you believed him.
Yeah, I was really, really stupid. Okay, I really, you know, it's not even like it. I loved him so much because.
What do you see in him though?
Red flags.
What made
do
you
see in him?
attracted?
What made you so attracted?
Okay,
to him?
okay. I would say like, cause at the start of the relationship, right, he was like, okay, the reason why we started talking was because like I had a shit with his friend, and then like his friend Loki, I was telling him like my insecurity, I was insecure of this, that, and he was like, hey, why are you so insecure for? And then like he covered me, and then I had family problems and shit, and I told him, and then like he helped out a lot and stuff, you know. I just don't know what made him like suddenly to like another like to that type of guy, you know, like that was not who I liked. That was really not who I fell for, but it just somehow turned after he met that girl. Maybe that girl was the influence or something, but whatever it is. And after that, he was like, yeah. And the next day, he was like, he called me because normally we call every day, what? And then he was like, and then all of a sudden he asked me for notes. The next day he called me.
What
Like,
the? Really?
What?
yeah. I'm not. I really wasn't kidding. Everyone.
But you didn't, right? You didn't, right?
I didn't.
Oh, thank
Of course I
God.
didn't.
Okay.
So and he was like, babe, can you send me notes? And I was like, huh? No. Like, you know, we literally fought the previous day and he apologized. We had a long ass talk. So I thought he really would change. I gave him a second chance. Like, ugh. And I really thought he would change, you know. So I was like, huh? Why is I need to ask you that? And then when I said no, right, he became damn angsty. He was so angsty. He was like, huh? Notes also cannot send now. And after that, I told him about how like last time this one guy tried to rape me, you know, and stuff. And he's like, you see, like, you look like that, obviously people will rape you, right? He turned
What?
out 360, you know?
Wait, but is the story true though?
I'm not kidding, it's legit true. It's true.
Oh
I have
man,
proof and screenshots.
Oh, this to a dark turn. Okay.
he's a sweet
That's what
talker,
I'm
man.
saying. Like, I have never ever met of all the guys I've dated, guys and girls that I've dated. I really have not seen anyone like that. That's why like he was the last guy that I dated. After that, I really never dated him. Like legit, I showed my friends like proof and shit already. So yeah.
So he was a
But
sweet
he got
talker.
whole 360, you know. And then after that, when I said no to him, said at first he cheated on me. Second, he asked me about nudes. And then after that, after like I said no, he became angsty, and then he just started attacking me with my insecurity. He goes, obviously, you look like that. Who want you? Then I was like, huh?
Oh, can I know what's his name?
Oh,
No, not here lah.
oh.
Oh, what a fucking terrible name.
I knew it. You would say that.
Yeah. Anyways, then like,
Can I just
Wow.
say I admire your trust so much, right?
yeah,
3
because
times. He clearly
Oh.
played you, and you were like, "Okay, I'm sure this time."
I'm
it's
not
gonna be
even like
fine."
involved in this, right? And I still feel so angry. Like I don't know why. I just feel
and then
angry.
my friends were so ready to go and punch him, but like I just thought,
Wait, is he those buff type or is he like those skinny ass type?
he's skinny but buff.
What skinny but buff?
No, it's like
Alright.
he's,
I thought you would say
he
skinny.
has like
Okay.
abs and shit, you know, this all that.
Yeah, he probably never work out a day in his life. It's probably just metabolism. Yeah, trust me.
I guess so. He runs though. He's
You're
a
sweet
Oh, I
cat.
really,
I
I,
just start coming for the guy except for everything about the personality, but for the physical attribution.
no, I don't even know about his. I don't even know about his personality. The moment he asks for news, I know he's an asshole already.
Mhm,
No, and you know
absolutely.
he really he knows that I'm not comfortable with it because at the start I told him that people asked me for nude before and I don't like it. And I told him and then he was like, yeah, why would guys ask for nude? And he turned a whole 360 and he told me, babe, can you send me nudes? Like, where did that person come from?
You should
Oh
have
my
reported.
God.
You should have called the police the moment he said that, because you know
Yeah,
The
do you,
irony.
do you
And then
make...
I would have reported so many already though. You know, even my closest guy friend that y'all will not expect asked me for nudes before.
Wow. Okay.
Like it really is from our
Are you still friends with those guys?
someone very close to me.
Huh?
Are you still friends with those guys?
Only one lah.
Man, can I know your thoughts on this?
This is crazy. I don't know why it's happening.
Can I
Hey,
just
first
know
time
your
I
thoughts?
that guy.
Can I know your thoughts on this? The guy and anything else that you
Oh
have
my god, please come out
opinion
the
on.
sex hall. Later, I think he listens to this. I think he listens to this. I'm not.
Wait.
I want him to listen to this. I want him to listen.
Wait. You might, Reina and Yana, I want to hear his thoughts first.
Mm,
I think the guy is quite a sweet talker, man. He
mm.
he knows how to twist the stories, everything, and try to get your. Does he look?
Come on,
he,
don't be nice.
No,
Don't be
no,
nice.
no.
Just
I'm not.
go
But
straight, bro. Don't be nice.
I don't know what
It's
to say.
fine.
I don't know. I don't think he's looking for a relationship. He's looking for something else.
He's looking for a fuck buddy, yeah.
FWB lah. He asked me FWB with him. Okay, anyways, continue.
Why? Like after the first time should already be like a huge thing.
Yeah, but I really didn't like. I did not see it.
Well, I
they
mean-
say he's a red flag, but I'm fucking colorblind.
But this is what happened when you're blinded by love, right?
Like
Yeah.
it's really scary, you know.
Yeah.
It's a red, yeah.
I would have pepper sprayed him the first time. No kidding.
You're
That
lucky
is not okay.
he never follow
He
you.
still talks to that girl.
He
That
followed you
was
before.
that.
Yeah, Dana, did he follow you before?
Follow me.
Yeah.
IG ah.
No, like,
like,
without your
follow you
without
anywhere.
without you
Yeah.
knowing.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Whether he can follow me or
Yeah,
not.
he probably has lah. Come on, at
But
least
he knows
once.
where I live. Because last time,
That's-
when we were playing, he bring me to his house, I bring him to my house, sort of thing.
But nothing
That's it.
happened, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The crazy
Why?
things we do.
Well,
Yeah,
this
it's crazy.
took a dark turn.
It all happened before N level. He had the audacity to text me, "Good luck for your N levels."
Don't know what
I
happened.
love the supportive
So
tone after
then he
everything that
texts why
happened.
I don't
I
have.
hope things go well for you.
I would say he's obsessed, man.
Good luck for N level. Heart.
This is not upset. This is straight out harassment, though.
Yeah.
He once a player, always a player. You can't change one of
For
those
real.
folks. Mm-mm.
I heard he cheated on his new girlfriend.
Well, I'm
Anyway.
sorry for the things you went through, Yana. That sounds
It's
very tough.
okay. My coping mechanism.
The trauma's still here, but I'm okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it can be traumatic, eh.
It is traumatic.
it is traumatic. That is why I stopped dating people after him. He was the last guy that I dated, and that was when okay, it's not that recent though. It's last year September.
Not
recent
that
lah.
recent, she says.
No,
It's still so
Recent.
Yeah,
still
he's
so
birthday was
recently, though.
September.
Mm. I mean, in terms of scary factor, that's up there. But I do know like a very sad one. I mean, I
He's a
can't
Virgo
say.
man, by the way.
No, like I've been told this story and it's just so scary. To see what other people could do to another person just for the sake of a relationship. One of these people is cut this name out. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
because she was my best friend at that time, right? And I didn't think much about it, right? Because when you're best friends, right, you tend to support them till the end. You don't really think about what they're doing yet, right? Or at least that's how I saw it first. I didn't think much about it. I thought she was this nice person and like, she actually was caring and whatnot, and she was like this friend that I trusted, right? And I told her most of my secrets. But what I heard from my other friends, I just cut this entire name out. she told me about something she did to us, and I never saw her the same way again. I don't know whether I'm allowed to tell this story, but because of her, right, he almost, yeah,
SH.
self-harm, yes.
SH.
Serious,
Mhm.
my friend like that almost went through like that.
Yeah. Because of this person, I don't fully understand the story of what she did exactly, but it was a lot of guilt tripping, a lot of manipulating to make him feel like he was the one at fault, right? And because of this, he was in such a bad position. His mental health took a very dark turn, and I was the one that told me all of this, and I was just like, okay, I see who this person is in this light now, and I'm like, I can't deal with this, and it's been so hard to try to be her friend, even though sometimes she tries, and sometimes she also tries to contact Dawn because that was our friend group back in the day. It was this whole thing, and I couldn't see her the same way again. Can you imagine knowing that one of your closest friends could potentially have ended someone's life? That is scary to me, and I'm thankful, right, that I'm no longer a friend. I no longer have to interact with her again. You never know what she's capable of.
We should probably put like a warning in the intro.
Yeah. Did we put one on the last one? We also talked
No,
about it.
We did. Wait, no, the previous one we did, but
previous one is what? Insecurity,
it
right?
was about insecurity. We should probably put a warning on this one. Damn, it's so dark, man. Okay, this is the darkest so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I've
know.
even gotten about
Very
what she has
vulnerable.
done to John, because that was a whole nother story. He just became this whole other person. He's just like more sad and stuff. He used to be, more light in his personality, I think. She really changed him. That was a whole 2-3 years, I feel.
We have been talking about crushes, right? But
Mm.
what is that thing that you feel like will play the most important part in having a crush? Like, what's the main attraction that uh, made you have a crush on that person?
Oh, so what is
Yeah,
what do
What
you
they
see?
make you feel, lor? Like the emotion that they gives you, or the
that's
feeling that
okay.
What trait makes you attracted to a certain person? Is it?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Oh.
But
I
sometimes
get it.
can be the person can be a person that you don't really know, because I think a crush is about the. I don't think you need to really know that person very close by. It can be about the looks of that person.
Yeah, I know Reina is angry right now. Yeah, once you say that.
But isn't
Yeah,
that
look
like
at
I
look,
can be?
look
What
at
is
his
it?
face.
I can be. Like you like the person because of the looks.
Yeah, that could
Um,
be the one of the reason for a crush, especially for a person
no.
that you don't really know well.
For me, it's
Right.
different, right? I can find someone attractive, but I will never have a crush on someone I don't have an emotional connection with.
Yeah.
Um,
This is like,
yeah. I've only had. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this, but it's only been with best friends. It's never been with like someone um, like a random person. Like all of a sudden, like, oh, I have a crush and everything. Wait, what? No, I've never had like a crush on like someone like some random person, right? It's only been with people that I know, so I don't really understand how other people can have a crush on someone just based on knowing them for like a few seconds, or just by looking at them. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
So
It's
what do you
hard to tell.
think? So what traits do you think make a certain person attractive?
Oh, I'm not good with this with traits here, because the people I've had
Oh,
crushes
well,
on
it
were
doesn't
all
have to be
horrible people.
it doesn't have to be physical. It can be mentally as well.
Mental.
No, that's the thing. Like, this person was not good at all. I have no idea what I saw in this person.
All right, okay. Yeah, end of story. All right.
Yeah, end of story.
I'm scared you cry. Okay, I'm scared you
I'm
cry.
not gonna
Okay.
cry. I'm over
Okay.
it. It's been like
Okay.
it's been 3
Okay.
years.
Yeah, now what are certain traits that makes you attracted to a certain
Attracted.
person?
okay, I don't know. I think different people got different perspective. Mine is, first of all, I have daddy issues, which means I have the needs to feel comforted or like protected. Like when something happens, I'm scared. Like I don't. Okay, I do go through things alone, but I need someone to go through with me. That's why, like, you know,
Okay.
it's like as long as I feel a connection with that person, I won't say really like a crush, but it's like as long as you feel this emotion that like you can kind of you have a sense of like
They relate to
Security.
each other, is it?
they can care for you, they can protect you in a way, this type of thing. Then like
Okay.
feeling comes out.
Okay.
I think most common thing like that people think when you have a crush is like, oh, she look nice, she's nice to you, she's what is that, or he's nice to you, he looks nice, those type of thing, and then people are like, oh, I have a crush on that person. I think that's
Wow.
like the typical way of how people see crushes as, or like eye candies is a different thing. Like, oh, you see a person, oh, she's hot, he's hot, then you're like, oh, I like the person, this sort of thing. But I think the most important thing, like if you actually like someone, right, is to make sure that you actually feel something with that certain person before, like you know that you actually like him. Like, don't be like me just because a small action that like gives that person gives you, then you're like, and then you're like, oh, that's my crush. Like
I think that's more infatuation, right? Crushes is someone that I think develops over time.
yeah.
Yeah.
That it takes a process. It's not like that's why I say it's not like you suddenly see the person, they look nice, or they're nice to you, then you're like, oh, this is my crush. You have to like, oh, he's nice over a certain time. I think I don't know how you guys like um how long you guys have a crush on a certain person, but it takes me about okay, lucky takes me instantly to feel a thing, but to actually like feel that connection with the person, it takes me about like 2 weeks or like up to a month.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I mean,
How about you guys? Like, have you not had any crushes? This is so sad. Like, do you guys have crushes?
I have one. What do you
Have
mean? No. Oh my god.
I think that's normal
Then like,
between every teenagers.
huh?
I think
oh my
that's
god, I want to hear from
normal lah.
Iman. I want to hear from Iman.
Why you want to hear my
Tell
story?
us.
Why is it?
Tell
I
us.
never.
I can't wait to tell mine. That's gonna be a whole hour.
Oh, didn't you say end of story though?
Hmm? For that part.
Oh, alright. Yeah, you have you have like 10,000 chapters, but I forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't explain until everyone has gone turn because I feel like if I start, you can't stop me.
Okay.
Well,
You
mine's
guys-
gonna be mine's gonna be pretty quick one.
Okay,
Okay.
how do you know if you have a crush on someone?
Okay. So first of all, what I look for someone, in terms of the physical trait is, I don't know. I just like eyebrows. I don't know why. Like I think
Eyebrows?
like for whenever I first meet someone, right, I always look at their eyebrows first. Like if they are attractive, then like I feel like physically.
But do you remember that you were eyebrows and like
I don't know. It's like
eyebrow
it's just I think it's actually a king. Like
king?
No, it's
I think.
not. Do you know what a kink is?
I
Oh
don't
my
know, but
God.
I just find eyebrows attractive for some reason. That's not going to attract me right now. Nice
No, I'm
try.
trying to check my eyebrows.
Yeah.
Because I
Check
have
at
more
where?
eyebrows, my mom did it and it's gone.
No, mine is so light. I need to darken it one day.
Okay, yeah, continue.
Okay. I also look for mental maturity. Mental maturity.
Maturity.
Yeah, mental maturity. Yeah.
What's that? Like if a person is mature or not?
Well, mentally.
No,
Yeah.
it means that he's wondering whether if they have had. Just
No,
kidding.
no,
I'm gonna
no,
stop
no,
my-
no, no, not the sexual way. All right. Okay.
No, I didn't say that. Oh, okay. You people, right, have judged me too harshly on this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat, but my first crush was, yeah, it was you, Yadana. Yeah, it was you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
I love the look of.
How am I going to censor this episode?
Don't censor it. Come on, let the weird
It's
flags
fine.
fly.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
sugarcoat it. I have to okay, this is the time to confirm everything right now, alright? Everything has been a blur.
We love it.
I don't know why. I don't know why you were my first crush. I have no idea. But yeah. And if you are wondering why I like disappear, I didn't disappear physically. I mean, I don't know what I find so
It's fine.
hard.
Guys,
It's just that I want. It's like
We're
I
gonna
can't
put it
and
on
I
the
can't.
table here.
what?
You don't have to if you don't want to. It's not a big deal. It's okay.
Yeah, you don't. You don't have to.
No. I have to. I have to let it out. I have to let it out.
He needs closure,
This shit-
folks.
I need closure. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But why though? Like, what makes?
Oh,
Also,
okay.
really ass
Okay.
back then.
I just want to say I wasn't leading you on. If that's what you think, and you can choose not to believe me. Doesn't really matter. But I wasn't leading you on. I just didn't know how to escalate from there. Like I was scared. I was. I mean, you could. I mean, you probably. I don't know if you could tell, but I was scared. Like because I wasn't ready, and my confidence level was. I mean, my confidence level is still low, and I, I and I just have a feeling like if I can't love myself, I can't love others, right? I don't want to like I don't how to say, I don't want to have a relationship with you because I want to substitute for my absence of self love.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
But I
that's
just didn't know how to tell you, because I didn't want to
Mm.
like I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want sounds so cliche, hurt you. Yeah, that's the most cliche way ever. But I didn't want to make you feel sad.
Oh my
But
god, how do you say though?
I
But-
respect that.
uh I've been trying. Okay, I've been really trying to find a way to apologize for this, but I don't know how. I just this is something that's been bugging me for so long. I swear to God.
You don't know? Did you know? Like back when this happened?
No, I thought he let me.
Oh
No, lah,
wow.
not really that. Cause okay, to be honest, he's like one of the, not really one of the sorry, like I think in secondary school I only like four. No, not I like so many people in secondary. My last one, okay, but like that was a phase, okay, and like I think the very first person that actually I liked with like wholeheartedly was Jin Jiang. Then after that, it actually started for like a week only, and I told my close friends, I was like, no, I can get over him. He's just a crush and shit. But then it got like, woo, it got even worse because like, I don't know, it's like, I think because you're growing up, then you want to like, kind of feel. Okay, it's a bit. I think like if I even like, if it goes both way, right, it's gonna be a mess. Cause I don't think I was ready for one either. It's just that feeling, and like you're growing up, so you want to feel how it feels like to be in a relationship. Like in primary school, I only had one, which was puppy love. No. Last time I got many puppy love. But like I actually thought I could have a proper relationship with someone in secondary school. So I was like, oh, I was so like into that one certain relationship with that person, and I was like, okay, and I was quite hurt because like suddenly he don't text, and he's so drunk. I'm like, oh, okay,
No,
I guess.
it's like I really I really I don't know how to say it. It's like
This is so beautiful.
I it's like I really want this to I really want it to escalate. Maybe things could have been different right here if I was more confident. Maybe, just maybe, you never know. But it's
I don't
just
think I was ready for it. I think it's fine.
yeah. I mean, but I mean, I'm sorry if you have been traumatized by this.
It's fine. Okay, anyways.
In another life, folks. This was so beautiful.
Yes.
Some people just can't admit this to each other, and it's okay to let it out.
Yeah,
Unlike
you
some
said,
people.
okay, I cried for 1 month, I tell you.
Okay, can
My God! Oh my God!
yeah,
This is so real.
wait, yeah,
I love love.
is there any way I can apologize?
No,
Oh my God!
it's okay.
I mean, I probably feel better letting out,
I'm
but
gonna ask my friends to listen to this.
Oh my God! I
No, but
can't
it's
believe
okay.
this.
It's really over. I have more traumatizing experience, please. Have you know how that
Oh
story?
my God! We've done it, folks. We've come full circle, and I couldn't be more proud of you all.
I think it was Sec 2, right? Was it Sec 2?
sec two-
my God,
sec
you
two,
know the
I
funny
have a okay. I'm just gonna say that like when you start
Sec one.
speaking to me, when you start speaking like sec one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Like at first I was confused about this feeling. Like I was like, why does it feel so weird to talk to you? But I think I have a crush on you for about 2 years. I'll say 2 years. 2 years.
Hey, okay. I actually heard right this thing where like I thought like they say when you like me, I didn't like you. Then when I like you, you don't like me back. Then I was like,
No, okay. Sec one, I had a crush on Lee. It was completely one sided on Lee only. But sec two, we became more close, right? Obviously,
right,
because like we were quite close. Yeah, I think it was sec two where it started. So it was sec two and it escalated to sec three. But for some reason, sec four is just it's no sec four. I still had a crush on you, but the thing is, yeah, that's the point where like I just it's breakdown a thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Because I only know that I didn't know sec one you like me. Sec one. Sorry, sec one I really didn't like you. I think sec two then it started. Then I like you. Then after people are like, yeah, he won't like you back. Then I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then sec two I like you. Then sec three I lost feelings. Then at the end of sec three I low-key like you back. But then okay, I'm sorry. I don't think my ex will read this like listen to this either. But I low-key used my ex to get over you. That's why. So I'm sorry. I'm a red flagger sometimes. Okay, I use him as a rebound. I'm sorry. I have my bad traits too. Okay,
Yeah,
but that was the only way I could get over like you. So I just dated him for like 6 months, and then I told him I really cannot. And like, I told him that like, I used him as a rebound and shit. Then, wow, it was a mess. He became a bad.
yeah. You don't know how. I'm not trying to victimize myself, but I feel really bad. Like maybe all right. Maybe if I don't know. Maybe if I didn't just ghost you, right? Maybe you wouldn't have that traumatizing event with that freaking boom fuck guy or something. I don't know.
With who?
Maybe that guy that asked you
Boon.
for
The
guy
boon.
asked you for TDs. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh my god. You
You got a
guys.
love story.
Oh
Alright,
my
finally.
god.
You don't know how long I've been waiting for this.
Oh, okay.
Three
Write this down.
years.
This
Well,
is beautiful. Oh my god.
Well, that was
In another life. In another life.
I need to let you out. Finally, it's gone. God damn.
No. Oh
it's
my
okay.
god.
In another 9 lives, you never know.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is so great. I love this.
I think this can we put this as a highlight for like this?
Then
Finally, you don't know how long, man.
Come on, I put this on my friends and some.
Life feels better now.
Oh my god. I can't believe this. I can't. Oh my god. I'm so glad I accepted her into one of these episodes. This. I can't believe it. Amazing, folks. We've done it. Give yourself a round of applause. Oh my god. This is the kind of healthy like closure we need. Jesus Christ.
yeah,
Yeah,
not
no,
all
like-
are willing. Not all are willing to do.
I
The
could never
confession,
find healthy closure. Oh my god. Can I tell you? This is great. Iman now. Oh wait. Are you
Iman,
comfortable to share?
Okay, I share some lah.
Okay.
I think I've been very quiet right this episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been so quiet, bro.
There are times that I feel like I like someone, but like Yadana said, it can be. What?
Yeah, you.
Wait.
Okay. Sorry, I'm too excited.
First
Yo,
time
this is real,
listening
folks. We're
from.
hearing from the Iman.
I guess having a crush is normal, but there are times that I feel like I like somebody because of the main thing I feel I like about that person is actually the looks for the first for the first place lah. But when I slowly know that person, right, she has a good personality, everything, but when I become a friend, the feeling just go away actually.
Okay.
Many I like the reaction. I want to
No,
know
just
how
continue.
Jin Xiang
Pretend
reacts
I'm not
behind the
here.
camera.
Pretend I'm not here.
But to say I have a real crush, right? I think I only have 2 only.
In your whole life.
Yeah, like
It's normal.
That's
The
making
feeling-
me feel like a whole ass.
the feeling like
It's normal.
That's
because
fine.
one
I
thing-
only had one, so
Hey, same.
yeah.
Yeah, but I've never.
Wait, no, sorry,
One
3. Fuck, forget. Fuck.
Just let him finish the
Okay,
gut. I want to
okay.
hear this. I want to hear
Sorry.
this.
Sorry.
but I've never really confessed to that person lah. Because one thing I never really look for a Rena, move away from the camera.
Come on, just okay, fine. Sorry.
Because one thing I never really looked for a girlfriend before, because at this time right, I don't think I would be able to commit to that relationship lah. Because I know, because when you are in a relationship, you want to be, you want to be close always to each other, want to go out, and I don't think I can do that kind of things, because I think I must do that to my family first before I can do that to you lah.
Thank you.
So I don't know whether that person have really know I have a crush on them.
When was
You, hmm?
When was it?
When was it? Sec 3?
Can
Oh,
I
No,
make
no.
a guess? Can I make a
First-
guess?
First was Sec 2, and another one was Sec 3. Started from Sec 3. What is it,
I
Reina?
think I
You
know
say?
who it is. I think I know who it is because
Who?
okay, I'll say it later. I just finished the story first. I think I know who it is.
I have class later.
Whoa, we have to cut out a lot of part today. It's gonna be hell for Iman. Okay, but
Another you
anyways,
got
let's
class
continue.
what time?
Oh, my class is at 1, but it's HBM.
Yeah, okay.
I
One,
have
okay.
Okay, continue. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on, let's continue.
Finish it.
You have to control your hormones,
First-
Reina.
Reina. Yeah, it's okay. Just leave your camera on. The first one was, actually I did not know her because we are not friends, and she also did not know me. But she was from our school lah. But I don't know. I feel like, well, yeah, like I said, one thing I attracted her was her looks, and I think she noticed me. But I don't know.
She noticed you.
Yeah, but we never talked before. I think she
Imagine
noticed me.
Oh wait,
I-
so you're telling me you're not close with her?
No,
That's the one in Sec
Oh,
3.
okay. Okay.
no,
okay.
Sec 2.
No, but the one in Sec 3 is the other story, right?
Okay, other story. I feel like she noticed me because one thing, recess we always on recess same timing, and
Oh,
I will always like, I don't know why it's always a coincidence. She will always be at the seat in front of me one. It's always a coincidence. Every time,
what? Just continue. Pretend I'm here.
Just milk Reina, right? Just milk Reina.
But it's
Okay,
always
okay.
a coincidence that I have that chance to always look at her, and I actually cannot. Well, it's actually not good lah. Especially in my religion, we are told not to. We are told to lower our gaze. So I have to actually really control myself. I don't know what was the reaction, because every time I look at her, she will look at me back.
Oh, okay. That's a tragic. So it didn't work out because of religious stuff.
One thing, yeah, and I also wasn't looking for a girlfriend.
Okay. Then what? Oh, okay.
Wait, you
I don't know
cannot
that.
look.
What is it?
Can I make?
You cannot gaze people.
For a man, right, you have to lower your gaze for the opposite gender. Same for the woman.
You're the most halal person I don't know. Sorry.
Huh?
Sorry.
Okay, Reina,
like
you can on your camera now. It's fine.
You're like
Oh,
the
really?
most
Okay.
halal person I know. Like who's really religious. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but like I have other Muslim friends. Like literally in my class right now, they are so not like they smoke, they drink. I'm pretty sure.
Iman, can I make a guess who it is?
Go up.
Am I allowed?
I don't think you
Okay,
will be able.
Okay, I have your permission. I have your permission.
Can. It's
just
okay.
to make
Later
clear,
this part I
okay.
can cut out.
Yeah.
Okay. You try.
Sarah.
Wrong.
Oh no. Okay,
No,
okay,
he
that's
literally just said they didn't know each other, so I knew it wasn't Zara.
What? They don't really talk much in class also. What?
No, I
No, they're
say
best friends. They've been friends since primary school.
Yeah, I know him
okay.
since primary two.
Alright. Reina probably guessed it. Probably guessed it already. Yeah.
Okay, no,
just
not
say it.
yet. But I do want to know. I want to
Wait,
check.
from
This
my
is
from our
our
batch.
cohort. Yes.
No, she's a junior.
Oh, then I have no idea.
that's why I said you cannot guess.
It's a junior some more. Come on walao.
I don't know, but that thing happened That only happened once.
I
Oh,
And
see.
come on.
that
It's a junior
thing,
some more. Okay.
why you feel traumatized lah?
No, it was like
Not
I thought I
traumatized.
knew
Like,
that person.
yeah, I thought I knew that person as well. Oh, god
Ah,
damn it.
Whatever.
Okay. I
Whatever.
thought
but
same level as us. Okay.
but
You've
Wait,
been,
who's
you've been
is the
too
one
easy.
in Sec 3 the one we know? Is someone we know?
yeah.
Wow,
Yay!
But
Huzzah!
that feeling continued for that year lah. The crush
Okay.
Now,
feeling.
how about now?
Now
Currently.
now one, because starting for Sec 4 we never it was hard to saw her anymore because
Aw.
within Sec 2 and Sec 3 right, she was opposite our block, so sometimes can see lah. But now during Sec 4 same block, we are level 2, she's level 1 if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I hope it works out for you. Yeah.
She doesn't even follow me on IG anymore.
What happened? Okay.
I don't know.
That's so,
I don't
that's so
know. I don't know.
tragic. Oh, no.
Suddenly, it ends like that lah. Then
Aw.
She's not even in my close friends list. I can't take it. She's not in my close
Okay.
friends list. What a jerk. Okay, now the one in Sec 3. This is the one that I presumably know, right? This is the one that we know. So I'm gonna once you
Okay.
tell me the story, I'm gonna make my guess. My
okay.
psychic telekinesis is gonna tell me.
Sec 3, one thing, was her personality. Who she was, what I knew about her when she was in Sec 3. Because one thing that I want to, for a girl to have, right, is the clothing. You have to really, no, because sometimes you may dress up too tight, or you can say too sexy, which
Okay. I get
I
it.
don't
The
really
feminine
like.
wiles, as we call
I
it.
feel like Lala is offended for some reason. I don't know why.
No, sorry. Sorry.
She's not hot.
What about me being a heart?
I'm just kidding, folks.
Yeah,
I wear
but
long pants every day now, you know. I don't wear pants shorts anymore.
one thing that you must. She's a simple person, and one of the other things is her looks lah. So in Sec 3,
Not really care about looks, man. I just
Hmm?
realized. You really care
yeah,
about
I don't know. I won't say I
It's
really
fun,
care
it's
about
fun.
looks,
People have
but
different beliefs. It's
for
fine.
me, in Sec 3 we actually like grow closer in not we what we grow closer as a friend because she was my partner
Oh God.
in something. I don't want to tell partner in what,
partner.
but then we
It was dance, wasn't it? It was dance, wasn't it?
dance. I've never been in a dance
The
CCA before.
performance thing. The performance thing. I saw in the video. In that video.
Performance. What in performance?
I don't know what performance you
Right
did.
now, let you continue.
Fine, sorry. I was about to make my guess.
Yeah, but like the same thing. I don't know. I also don't know whether she. No, I don't think she noticed me actually, because I have never really like. Firstly, I never confess. Then I try to become like a normal friend to her. Like one thing, I also don't want to make her feel like I like her, that she wants to get serious in a relationship, because I know I have to reject because I'm not looking for a girlfriend at that point of time.
Oh.
So
God.
that's one of the thing. But I show care for her lah. That's the
Okay.
thing that I should as a friend.
I see. Okay.
You want guess Arena?
I'm not gonna
Can I
guess.
can I just say this whole thing, right, about feelings and understanding that you cannot put yourself forward because you're not ready for something is extremely healthy. Okay, that is something important that we have to address, right? If you're not ready, don't put yourself forward, even if you have feelings, right? It's not good for both you and the other person, which I really appreciate. And now number 2 on my guess. Wait, you said we know this person, right?
Yeah.
I probably don't know this person.
Sec
No,
three,
no. All of us, 3 of us know.
Really? Oh
Yes.
no! What?
Wait, Sec
Okay.
3, is it?
Yeah, Sec 3.
God
Sec 3
damn.
got
Okay.
So,
3 7.
But you, oh no, I don't
You
know
pass
this.
it.
But doesn't mean
Is it?
you must be in
Is
our
it?
same class, man.
Is is it who I know? Wait,
Farah.
it's not in our class.
It can be. I don't want to tell that.
Nah, wait. I feel like it's Farah. I don't know. Is it Farah?
Farah.
Because she's like, is it because she's like in some dance thing? Right, if I'm not wrong, she's in Malay dance. Is
No.
it?
It's
Farah
not
also
Farah. I know it.
Farah also I know since primary school.
Yeah, see,
God
I know
damn
this
it.
one. I know this one.
Wait, which class?
Hmm?
Which
class?
class?
Bro, I think Ima is seeing something we don't see.
Is it 3S7? Is it 3S7?
Okay, it's in our it's in our class. Class 7.
I need Soor.
No.
It's not Anissa. That one's so typical. Okay.
Whoa!
Anissa already has two other people.
Oh, I tell you.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people like her. You must not the type to go for like the one that already has like surrounding. I know
Yusha.
who this person is.
No, Yusha.
Very seclusive.
You
Very
shut.
like
Really? You shut.
No.
everyone went for Anissa back then. We know this.
Yeah.
I need to check 3S7 class first. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Who is it?
Zina?
Ziana. Oh no.
It's Diana. Sorry.
No.
Ziana.
It's not. I know it's not. I know it's
Alright. Should we keep this guessing for after we're done
Yeah,
recording?
yeah.
Because probably gonna be boring for the listeners.
Yeah, you're right. We'll cut this
Yeah.
over there part out.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. I can. Oh, no. It may, yeah. The
I have to help
guess
edit
who
this
is-
one. There's a lot of things that I want removed from what I have said today.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, crushes heart of heart. I don't know if it's like a blessing or a curse. Sometimes it ends up both ways, right?
Yeah.
Because in crushes, you just hope that sometimes, just maybe, that they'll feel the same way, and it hurts when you find out it isn't true. But I feel like rejection, right, is better than waiting. It always, in my case, to me, rejection is always better, because if you have a crush on this person and you're waiting for so long, right, and you keep that feelings with yourself for months or even years, and you let it all out just to know that everything that you've been feeling up to this point was for naught, right? So that kind of means that, in all this time you could have been, trying to move on. You put yourself in a position where you've wasted a lot of time. So if you let it out there, you just get rejected straight away. I feel like it's healthy and important for you to be able to move on and like get over it, in a sense.
My channel just died on me. Sorry.
That's fine. So
I feel like crushes can be funny sometimes. Like-
it's hilarious.
Yeah, I know of a story where crush in secondary, but they maintain their relationship until they're married right now.
Oh yeah, those are called soulmates.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
left.
She'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And then one thing, have you ever heard of a student having a crush on a teacher? And then
Whoa.
Yes, I know.
and
I know
then
those
the
things.
student really married the teacher in the end.
Isn't that supposed to be illegal?
No,
No,
not really. Once people hit a certain legal age, then they're able to do whatever with whatever
That's
age.
kind of weird, honestly.
No, but like,
No.
see on this perspective, like if you're above 20, both sides are above 20, it's fine, I think. Like,
Yeah.
people say as long as you're 18 is legal, but I think 18 is still too young. Like, if it's 20 and 24, it's still fine. As long as there's like a 4-year age gap, I don't know, from my perspective, as long as you are like 4 to 5 year difference, it's fine. Whether you're younger or older, it's okay. But you must be above legal age, like at least 21 and above. You don't, but still sometimes like you see 40 and like 30, that's a bit,
No, for me, it's love knows no bounds. Once you hit a legal age, right, where you're both able to, in the society's eyes, it's consensual. I believe that love can reach many people, because it's hard to tell who you connect to at a different age. Because maybe when you're younger, for some reason, you can connect to someone older, or when you're older, you can connect to someone younger. I believe that love, as long as it's consensual and you can wait for each other. If you hit a certain age, anything is possible, really.
What about a very wide gap, like 18 and 83? I don't know. Do you
I heard
think that's
something
a healthy one?
that kind of get happened before.
I mean,
Do you think it's true love to you, or do you think that the 18-year-old is probably just there for the money? Because that's almost always the case.
it
For
depends.
me,
It really
it depends. Only that person know whether there is true love.
Why is there potato here?
Who is this potato?
sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
For
So
me,
yeah.
it can happen as long as that there is that true love in your heart.
Exactly.
There's so many wind
I
noise. Where
guess
is
we
it
all have
from?
different perspectives.
Potato.
Okay.
Okay.
So I totally believe that exactly. So uh yeah.
Is there still sound?
No, there
No,
isn't.
no.
Okay,
Okay.
great. So yeah.
Uh, People who like, how to say, like those type of people that Yadana described. What do you think about this type of people?
Like who ask for nudes from
Yeah. What do you think about this type of people?
For me, there may be something wrong in your mind. I think
You're
you
trying to
like
just you're,
It's
you're
a
trying to be
mental
no.
nice
thing.
here.
I'm not trying to be nice, but I don't. That can be one thing, but um, how I want to say I don't want to to say bad word over here,
It's
but
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I never curse.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, seriously. One time my mom this was back in I think in primary school. I said it one time in the back of my car. My mom turned around. She was like, "What?" And I never said it ever again in my
You
entire
should say
life.
it louder for her, man. Assert dominance. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't do that.
No, I never curse. Not anymore. I've turned a new leaf now.
Why that sounds so funny? Oh. Okay, Iman, what do you think about
but
these people?
you
Yeah,
are
back
not
to you.
you are not respecting a woman's what?
Boundaries.
Yeah, you're not respecting her boundaries. You're basically not respecting her lah. Asking her to
Disrespect.
sell herself, sell her
Yeah.
value, which is
Oh.
not acceptable lah.
Yeah, it's definitely not acceptable. I
I feel bad because boys go through this as well sometimes in some instances, but they're not taken as seriously. You know what I mean? Like it
Uh,
does happen too.
that's
Yeah.
another topic. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, that's not what we're talking about. Oh my god, we got so off topic.
Okay,
But
okay. Let's start from Reina's story.
Uh,
Reina,
okay,
continue your
here's my
story.
Taylor Swift story. This is a whole Taylor Swift song to begin. Okay, so crushes, as we know, already difficult. That's one thing, right? And so when I first realized it, I can't really describe the emotion that comes when you first realize it, right? Your hair stands on end and you suddenly get this chill, and then your heart, for some reason, starts um, doing things that you've never realized before. That's one thing. And he's the reason why I found out that attraction can happen in more ways than one. All right. So I didn't realize it until um it was we were in the movie theater. Obviously, we were with our group of friends, and I was sitting next to him, and I had the because I just had the urge to how do I say this? You know when it's so hard to describe in a way that it just makes sense. The feelings of the moment you just can't describe, especially when you're alone. When it feels like you're alone with the other person, you just want to let out certain emotions. You just want to tell them certain things, and you just want to be close to that person. And I just felt that in that moment. And at first, I didn't know what it meant, right? Because this is the first time I felt anything like this. It was strange to me. It really was strange. And then I didn't think about it at first at much, but I just realized I just kept thinking about this person over and over again. After I went home that day, and this was the movie was the day before I had to leave the country because we were going to Japan with my family and everything. And so I just throughout the trip, I just couldn't focus on anything that was really happening there. I just thought about this person, and then when it finally clicked to me, I was like, okay, this I know what this is now, right? This is a crush. This is developing into something more, because I knew this person for what a few years already, because we were also in the same primary school, and to me it just felt natural, right, that this was happening. I was like, okay, I know what's going on now, and I know where this is gonna lead to, and it just kept escalating to the point where I fell sick on my trip there. I can't believe it. And I missed out on the day of I don't know where they went, but I just had to stay back, and I was thinking to myself, okay, this is happening. I cannot ignore this anymore, and I have to say something. I have to let it out.
Wait. No, is this also the first time that you found out that you were gay?
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely. This
okay,
was the
okay.
first. I can't believe it. This was because up to this point, I didn't have any attraction to anyone in my life, and that was the weirdest part. And I was like, but the fact that it felt natural to me just sort of solidified the idea that, okay, you know what? I know what this. The fact that I knew was just a big instinct to me that my life was never gonna be the same after that. And so there I am in my hotel, right? With a fever. I just the funny thing is I didn't have my phone with me. I left it at home. I didn't know why I forgot to bring it with me, but I had my father's phone there with me, and I was because he was back at home, right? I was just like texting him, uh, "Hey, can you please send me this person's number? I need to text this person." I was so embarrassed because I don't know what he was thinking when I had to ask him because I also asked him to send the friend group's number. I also asked him to send Anita's number because I knew I had to text different people about this before this. But when I got all three different versions, I didn't look at any. I just looked at his number. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to do this, right? I'm not one to keep hiding it because I knew I should just accept it straight away. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And so I said hi, and he responded, right? Wow, he responded, and I was just like thinking the whole time, okay, I don't know how this is gonna happen. It's just so your mind starts to race and you think, okay, there's 100 different possibilities this could go, and you're terrified. Oh my god! And so then I text him, and I finally said I expressed out exactly what I was feeling. I won't say the thing because I'm embarrassed, but I told him. And then I sat waiting for 6 hours. He didn't respond for 6 hours, and I was so confused. Right? I was like waiting, waiting, and on our different MRT rides to like different parts of the other country. I can't believe I missed everything for this one person. I could have saw I could have like seen amazing. I could have actually had fun there, but I didn't because I was stuck with these terrible feelings. And so after 6 hours, it's nighttime now. He finally responded, and and I think I got away easy, right? Because he said something about this is so embarrassing. He said something like, despite what I feel, I just want to remain friends for,
Whoa, wait. So you're telling me the first message you sent is just you confessing straight
no,
up?
no. I said hi. I did my typical, what? Imagine me just texting you normally, right, on any given day. I had my spiel of unimportant texts, but then
Sure.
I just said it out loud, and it took him 6 hours to respond, and he
Well,
was like saying,
that's very brave of you.
"I know." Okay, but you want to know the even more embarrassing thing? I confessed 3 times, and I am not proud of it. I am not proud of it.
You confessed 3 times.
Three
Yes,
times. Damn.
yes. I'm not gonna. The 2 other times was the whole thing, but the first one, the main one, because I had to say immediately, right? Because when you're on like when you're in like you're supposed to be doing other things, but all you can think about is creating fan fiction about.
That
All you can think about, not in fan fiction, but like you're creating a story of what will happen between the two of. I still haven't written the whole thing out yet, but but when you're thinking about things like that, and um in all different places, you just can only think about one thing. I was very certain that I had to get this over with and done with, so I just set it out there. I sent him, and then he said, despite what I feel, I hope we can just remain friends. I think something along the lines that if I still have it now, but I deleted it um out of like trying to get over it. I don't know which year back. And I was like, despite what you feel, what do you feel? Tell me. I just needed to know. But I didn't question it any further. I think I was just too stunned to speak.
Well, wait, this happened in a span of how many days? Or
This was
can
in back in Sec 2 during the holidays, so like a few days.
a few days. Okay. Whoa. Okay, that escalated quite quickly. I'm glad it
Mm,
escalated quickly. Okay.
yeah,
Wait, but I mean, you should have already know how he feel the moment he said that one. Because first, I mean, he's probably not part of the LGBT.
exactly.
Wrong with the LGBT, sorry.
No, but that's the thing though, because his first line was this, or along the line. I don't remember. He said something about despite what I feel, so I wanted to know what he felt. I never knew. He never told me. And so after that, right, I went back home feeling I don't know what I was feeling. Right, I was like, you know what, I should have expected this to happen. But I just texted like I don't know why I texted Anita. I should have texted Dawn first. I don't trust Anita anymore because the thing about that is she exposed my secrets to people I didn't want her to tell. I was like, keep this between us, but she told other people.
Do we need to cut this out?
Up to you.
No, don't cut it out. Don't cut it out. I
Yeah.
want Amelia to hear this.
But because when we were back, right, I tried to treat everything. But the thing about it, right, I will never blame him for the situation. Maybe back then I was dumb, and of course I feel bad now for what I was feeling, because sometimes in the heat of the moment, right, you just get angry over the silliest things. But it was never his fault, okay? If you don't have feelings for someone, it's not your fault at all completely. Just because you don't feel the same way, you're not obligated to make that known, right? And obviously, being young, dumb, this is my first time I didn't know what to feel. Okay.
I tried water.
Yes,
Yeah.
typical.
Typical. So yeah, and then when I was back, and then I restarted. I tried to keep things as normal as possible. I tried to interact with him as normal as possible. But the thing about him is, I didn't know whether he even knew me, like respected me as a friend before that. I don't know what I saw at all back in those days. I mean, Yadana has experience with this person too.
Huh?
You know who
Oh.
it is. Yeah, so
that was my first. Sorry.
yeah,
Can
I
I
know,
say
right?
can I say the name to Iman in case he don't get what's going on?
He knows who it is.
Iman, do you know who?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Just say the name.
Do I have the permission?
Yeah, his name.
Ah.
And of course, I'm not saying he's the worst because he didn't accept my feelings. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say I just feel angry for all the people that have been through this as well, and what they've gone through. I'll explain later. But no matter how normal you try to make it between friends after a big confession like that, it's very hard. It's so difficult. You try to maintain things at a certain level, but you just can't. You just feel so awkward, and you just can't continue conversations like you used to. And I knew that was going to happen, but I tried my best either way. But he wasn't making an effort, even in the friendship back then and after the whole thing. So after that, I just went silent. Huh, what?
Sorry, nothing.
After that, I just went silent for a while. Right? I needed time to think. And we were going to Subway, right, with a group of friends, and Jovel didn't know. Then Jovel was like, she wanted to know so bad, like what was going on, right? Because the tension was kind of high and everything. And of course, I was like telling Anelia, don't tell anyone. And she told Jovel, while we were walking, and Jovel started going ooh and everything, and I was like, I wanted to strangle her right then and there. I was like, why did you tell her? I told you not to tell anyone. And she was like, but she kept asking me. It was so annoying. I just had to tell her. And I'm like, I was to stab her right then and there. Of course, I didn't say anything on the trip. I just had to keep it silent, everything. But the thing I was angry about him the most of, right, was how he responded to the people who confessed to. I got away with it easy, right? But with like different other people, I won't say their names. The way he will respond is either say nothing at all or say okay to people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of this person, right, which is one of my closest friends, confessed in real life in front of his face, and to me it's just so disrespectful,
Anelia?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing happened between them that I know of.
Okay.
Um, I was just like, why? You know, like these people, like they're putting their feelings on the line here. They're just they're letting something that's been like, it's a very brave thing to do, to confess. I don't think we give people enough credit for that. To let it all out there, right? And they're telling you, and the least you can do, right, even if you don't feel the same way, is to respect it. You know, just let them down easy. Like don't be silent. Don't say okay. don't do that. Just be respectful. But he didn't do any of that, and I don't know. It was a whole thing because my mind just couldn't get over it. I'm a person stuck in the past. The idea behind it is they always say that familiarity is the reason that we stick to these people even though we're supposed to be moving on, right? It's a familiar feeling. It's something we're so used to, and that's why it's very hard to get rid of. And that's why I've been stuck here for like so long, even though I should be moving on, right? But these feelings, they just stick with you for some reason. You wish they'd leave, but they just don't. They just don't. It's just
I
so
see.
annoying.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the whole thing. It's a mess.
Well, but
It's not
I
as
feel
bad as
like
Yadana's story, but I tried to mend the friendship as much as I could. You know, I tried to say, hey, I hope we can just fix this friendship, whatever that was going on. This is
he
like in sec 4, right?
he probably felt uncomfortable, I guess. Like some people just it's like
No,
I
he
want
wasn't uncomfortable. He
no,
texted me straight away. He was like, "Have you asked Anita yet?" And I was so offended. Like, is our friendship really based off on another person?
no, maybe it's just unwanted attention, you know, like some people they just it could be that he didn't want his unwanted attention. So sorry if it sounds offensive, but
No,
it's
it's fine. I get it.
is that it's like suddenly you're living your life and then suddenly like there's this one guy just crushing on you.
Mm,
It's maybe it's just too sudden for him.
yeah, I'd be
Maybe.
scared too. And so yeah, I mean, I I know now that I shouldn't blame anyone for it. If anything, obviously, it was out of a spur of a moment thing. I should have thought it through, right? But this is my first time. I just needed to get off my chest everything. And I've learned now, and the lesson I've learned, right, is to never have a crush on anyone again.
Yeah.
That way, you will never feel the hurt that you have felt today. I'm sorry. The two, Iman and Yana have been very quiet. I'm sorry. Please indulge in the tension. I'm done. I don't want to hear myself talk about this ever again.
I mean,
So glad.
It's
I
funny
guess
that you said sorry.
no,
Say
you're saying.
first. Say no, you say first, say first.
Nothing. I forgot what I was saying.
Just say it,
Okay,
god damn it.
No, legit, I forgot what I was saying.
It's funny that you said that you're not gonna talk about this again.
Even though I've
I
talked about
literally
it many times. Yes,
exactly. And then you say you were gonna try and find a soulmate in Nafa. Yes.
No, I refuse to. I told
Ah.
myself I'm not finding anyone there. Absolutely not.
What a big lie.
No, I'm serious. I'm not focusing on that. I have to get my stress level away. This is my year. I'm focusing on myself. I can't deal with other people right now.
That's
They're the
what
worst.
he said. It's not gonna age well.
Come on, have faith in me here.
No.
I wanna do this for myself. I have to.
It's not gonna age
Honestly, I
well.
gave up on relationships too, because I
Thank
can't
you.
commit to it.
Thank you. At least we all have
Well,
something in common.
I mean, at our age, we shouldn't focus on relationship.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Hey, but we're 17 this year. We're 18 next year.
Oh,
Okay.
probably gonna focus. No, wait. Nah,
What?
probably not. No. It's fine. Wait, can I just add on something to that entire thing I just said
Okay.
just now?
Okay.
I just add on. I have to get some misunderstanding away in case some viewers watch till here. I mean, if you watch till here, you're amazing, I guess.
Yeah, you really are.
You amazing.
You could be honest,
Yeah, you could be Alisa.
Okay.
Hey, also really? Oh, okay.
Peggy watches this.
Really?
I told her to.
How do you know? Huh?
I told her to.
Ah.
Okay.
I know
Alright.
Ding Wai and Sharice watch it too.
Alright,
They
can I
told me
just,
they listen.
okay,
Oh yeah,
so,
please continue.
I said I had a crush on you for 3 years, right? Okay, it's not just Okay, this made me sound like a cheater right now. Made me sound like a player. In between these 3 years, right, I do still have some small crushes on other people.
What a Chad.
Okay. So okay. This okay. I'm just gonna make it simple for you as a system. Okay, set one, totally nothing. It's just one-sidedly. I told you already. Sec two, solely you, just you. Sec three, sec three, kind of lost that momentum more on someone that I'm not gonna say.
I know who it is.
Don't say it. Sec four, spilling feelings is bad again. But that was at the point that no, it wasn't at that point. Like I think you confessed to me like 3 times, right, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, anyways, yeah.
Same, I understand you. I confessed 3 times.
You know, right? My aim was to I told my friends that by the end of sorry, on the graduation day I will confess to him again, and like if he rejects me, I will just leave him in the past, and if he doesn't, then I will see how it goes. And I was too busy to confess.
Yeah, you confessed to me 3 times, right? And like all these 3 times, I think I rejected once, but the
Yeah,
other
and then the other time you ghosted both.
no, I goes 2 times.
Exactly.
What I sound like proud of this? I'm not proud of this. Okay.
What a Chad.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So the first time was obviously you. That was the first time you confessed to me. Like that was like. Well, I mean, I think I rejected it, but not in the nicest way, I guess. Yeah.
No, it really wasn't.
No, I'm not gonna show you. It was the worst way possible. I just straight up said no. Yeah. That was the worst way possible. The other two are just ghosts, which is even worse. Yeah.
That's why I was
So I just want to say, I wasn't trying to lead you on. I wasn't trying to
I
lead
just
you
want
on.
all the audience to know I'm not a bad person.
Please shut up.
coming from him himself.
So if anyone in the audience wants to shoot this shot, don't worry, I won't ghost you.
Okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. You can find yourself one in nursing in the future.
Yep.
I'm not trying to shoot my shot here. Oh my god. Oh.
No, like I say in nursing,
Nursing.
you can find yourself. Y'all can find yourself a soulmate.
Thank you everyone for listening. I'm sorry if we scared you off. We're all here. We're nice people. We're not bad people.
Yeah. Reina is a nice people. He's a nice
We're
person.
all nice people, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jinxiang is finally over it, and he's not a bad person. He never let her on.
Oh no, I'm still a bad person. All right.
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
So, thank you. Okay, bye. Bye.
Huh?
That's how we're gonna end it. I'm not gonna end it anyway else. This is like I like
It's
how we didn't
fine.
give any
It's
advice.
fine.
We were just telling about how horrible our lives are.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right. I'm gonna say.
Bye.